Oh well, didn't see Nessie. Did we, Sammy?
No, we didn't.
No, Nessie. I'm sure she was there. Anyway, today we've got a break in the clouds and we're heading off to Oban. So, Raven's talking to you too. We'll see you there. Good day to you all. How are you all doing? Oh, yesterday, bit of a journey. We arrived and it was biblical weather. Rain, wind, absolutely flipping horrendous once again. But we made it, that's the main thing. And we're at Oban now, Oban campsite. I'll put a search for sites page up here so you can see where we are. But I'm going to give you a spin round now. It's flipping beautiful here. Really nice. I'll give you some details about the site in a minute. I'll give you a spin round. Let's have a look at this. Look at that. So, it's a lodged site with some touring on. Oban's down there. I mean, look at that bay. It's beautiful, isn't it? Bit better today. Look at that. Now, I parked us over the back there. You can see the top of Gladys with the air conditioning unit poking out to shelter us out the wind a little bit, because down here there's no hard standing, but I'll go into that in a minute. But look, you can see right out into the bay there. I've just seen 3 roebucks, beautiful little deer. They're right down there in the distance. You won't be able to make them out, but on that patch of grass down there, they're right down there. And this morning, me and Raven was greeted up there, some Highland coos. How cool is that? But it's stunning here. Absolutely beautiful. The birds are singing today. It's absolutely stunning. Now that's a bit calmer than it was yesterday, let me tell you that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So, let's give you a few details about the site. We got here, we paid online, got here. We'd have a couple of nights going to Oban. And we was greeted by a lady called Dion, who I was conversing with over the interweb. And when we pulled up, she's like, right, the shower block up here is closed, the one down there is open. I said, what about the grass? She went, well, we've had no problems with people getting stuck. So, you can go on the grass, or there's a big patch of hard standing up there that you can go on and park up there. for the night. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that anyway. I'm flipping glad I did. And it's the same down the bottom. So we're there. Apparently they use this area to store the lodges on. Put a big hard standing to store the lodges on when they've delivered. But I've run a cable from there down to Gladys. So we're up on this sort of higher level here. And the wind was coming in this direction. So I tucked myself, that van there is in storage. So I tucked myself up to that with my nose in, with the wind going into the nose of the van. And we weren't too bad. Weren't too bad. But that's the toilet block. There. Washing facilities, showers and that. But that's not open in the winter. There's a really nice kids playground there. And a big open field down the bottom. And that part there is no entry. So let's take you over here and stand you over here. So when I was talking to the lady, I said, what about water? She went, right, our water's pumped off the hills. I wouldn't suggest you drinking it without boiling it. So I would have pumped it in. It's not a problem. Because generally the water that comes off the hills up here is perfectly safe to drink. However, I didn't really want to get into shtuck with Gladys's tank. I do carry around some purifying liquid. It's like the old military Puri tabs. It's basically a liquid form of that. I generally treat the tank every time I think I need it, really, if not every 6 months. I don't know if you can see these deer down there. I'll hold it round and then I'll zoom in, but I don't think you'll be able to see it. So I had a full tank of water, so I thought, no, I'm not going to bother. We've got away with the water, so I haven't put any water in Gladys's tank. I'm very, very cautious with water in the van because you do drink it. I mean, if you've got a bug or virus or bacteria or anything like that, protozoal cysts or anything like that, you get it into your tank, it's in there, right? It's very difficult to get out. I did a whole video on. Oh, the deer are just buggered off. I did a whole. Oh no, they're coming back this way. Now let's swing around here. They're right down there in the corner. 3 little roebucks, flipping lovely little deer. Yeah, once it's in there, it's in there. So generally, I'm very cautious. And if you've got anything like that in your tank, she said, oh, we can clean your teeth with it, etc. Well, if you've got it in the tank and you get it in your mouth, you've got it in your body. And then that's when it reproduces, and that's what gives you your bad stomach. But I'll stick that video up so you can have a look at that video on motorhome water myths. So there's another little green there, and there's quite a few pods here. These little horseshoe pods. And there's a few around there as well. So I didn't say that, I had a bit of breakfast on my lip. So yeah, really nice. So we're parked here. As I say, it's not strictly a hard standing. There's no marked out bays or anything. I mean, they could do that with a spray can, couldn't they, really? Because we did have someone overnight. They went this morning and they pulled up quite close to our van. And as you do, the wind was blowing, and all I heard most of the night was smash, bang, wallop. And then they decided for one night they was going to put a wheel clamp on the back wheel of the van. Why? When they were still in it, I don't know. And then they had a bit of a party. They quieted down at 11 o'clock, but all night it was smash, bang, wallop with the wind and the rain. And there you go. It's van life for you. But it's, as I said, stunning. I'm a bit further down now. So there's the bay. So you drive down, you head towards the ferry port at Oban, and you don't turn into the ferry port, you continue to go, as you'd have seen on that bit of footage. Come in here. Oh yeah, apart from that, it's really nice. But we went into Oban, and I'll give you a little bit of a walk round Oban, see what's open, and give you a bit of an idea for when you come here what to expect. So, see you in Oban. Right, we're in Oban. Now we're parked in a designated motorhome bay, which you have to pay for obviously, but if you put into Google Maps or Waze Tesco's Oban, that's where the Tesco's is, right in front of here. Now, as I said, it's flipping windy today. We've been battered, but these are all motorhome. And this is usually full up. Not one motorhome here. We come here, popped here yesterday, and there wasn't even anyone here yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday, so it's Sunday today. We're going to go and have a little look round. We ain't got high hopes for having many shops open, but we thought we'd show you around anyway, seeing as we're here. But fingers crossed, that my favourite seafood stand's open. Please, if that's not open, the chippy will be open, and that is pucker. So I'm going to take you for a mooch round and show you what's about. Right, so we left Gladys in the car park, and we're going to go for a walk. Let's see what's open. So best way to get to over the back there, behind Tesco's, is Pets at Home, Home Base, Marks and Spencer's Food Court, a few other bits and pieces around. It's like a little industrial estate. And the best way to get into Oban itself, in my view, is walk down this way, and you've got Halford's place here, which is always handy to know as well. But we've parked in the Tesco's car park in the bus. They've got big bays in there, but that's a really nice car park, that, and it's designated motorhomes. It's £10 for 24 hours, so I think you can overnight in that if you're lucky, but we don't tend to overnight in there. But a tenner, you can't go wrong, can you? Just as you come out of that car park, on the right there is a little cafe, which is quite nice. And then if you walk right, go past the cafe, you're then in Aldi car park. So you can park up there, go into Aldi's, because in Aldi's you won't get a bus parked in there. You won't get a bus parked in their car park. Anyway, we're walking along the side of a building to stay out of the wind now. So we're coming down to the quayside now. That's Peacock's clothes shop. It's a bit like Matland really, I think, that shop. But that's open. Oh, seagull there, look. You don't care, mate, do you? And there's the quayside. This is the main high street, going along there. There's like a little arts and crafts shop down there, and this is sort of a, what's I say, like a Scottish shop. McCaig's Warehouse, and they do all stuff in there, like kilts and all sorts of bits and pieces. It's quite a nice little shop. Friends, is where my heart sunk. This is one of the best seafood stands in Scotland in my view, and it's shut, gutted. Oh well, gutted. However, there's the quayside. And as you come out of that, where we come from, and you've got the quayside over there, which is where you get the ferry across to Mull, etc. Got Bank of Scotland. This is a big hotel here, and a few shoppies. In the summer this is flipping heaving here. Absolutely heaving. Got the seagulls down here. Sorry, gulls. Herring gulls. Beautiful quality water around here. Absolutely lovely. So, thought we'd give you a quick show around here before we go on adventures new. So that little shop on the corner there, West Coast, what's it say there? West Coast Motors, Mull Owner, Staffer Tours there. That's where you can get all your tours from, your boat trips and your bus rides. Waterstones over there, we're going there. Last time I went in at Waterstones, Raven was about 8 months old. I've turned round and he's left a little present on the floor for me to collect. That was really nice in the middle of a shop. I was well happy with that. There's Fanny Fanakapan over there. A few little shoppies open, we can have a look around. I'm just banking on the chippy.
World's smallest Indian.
There's the world's smallest Indian there, look, little entrance. Not been in there. Walking down this back road on the quayside. It's all very glum here. It's all very quiet. But there's the War and Peace Museum for Oban. And that's where the main strip is. That's the main high road in, where all the shops are up that little alleyway. I'm just going to have a walk up the top. You can get all sorts of sea tours from here. Day trips, wildlife trips from this little part here. And there's the big church. So you come down into Oban, down that sort of hill there. There's a car park up the end, but I don't think we'll get a van on it. But these are fairly big spaces. As you can see, there's a bus there, so you can get parked, plenty of parking here. I've never failed to get parked in Oban. Let's have a butcher's up here. What's up the high street now? That's the cinema there. And there's the high street. It's your local church. There's a really good outdoorsy sort of angler's shop here, fishing shop. It's closed. They sell some good stuff in there. I usually buy my fishing tackle from in there. It's good. I don't know if it's shut or open. Right, it's open. Look at him. My son, I'd love that in his garden. Let's go and have a look in here. Sammy likes his shop. Fancy that. On home. It's all like Marvel comic-y stuff in there. Fancy dress and that. It's quite a good little shop. Camera shop there. The Morrisons. What's she doing? She's got it there. Next shop. It's doggy friendly. Loads of flipping gear in here. I'm a scary rabbit, ask. Oh my god. Well, cool. Sammy's gone in a bookshop. There's a nice chippy over there. Voted 3rd best fish and chip shop in the UK. Best fish and chips I've ever tasted by Rick Stein. That's a high accolade, isn't it? That's not the one we usually go in. We usually go in one down here, which you can sit in, and it's dog friendly. I like pointing out the dog friendly stuff. My dog don't go, I don't go. Oh, she's in a charity shop as well. Oh god. Flipping hell, mate. Sammy's after all the flipping crafting books. If you haven't subscribed to Sammy's channel, get over there. I'll put a link in the description below, the information underneath this video, and also there's a little logo at the top there, look. God's sake. It's like a flipping guided missile went to flipping charity shops, this woman. Right. Got you. Curries, kebabs, pizzas and burgers. Getting a bit hungry now. That's the fish and chip shop that we like. Gordon Ramsay and old Gino and Fred went in there, and they said it's the absolute business. We went in there and it's flipping lovely. Just gonna go and see if it's dog friendly still. Used to be. Dog friendly. I'm hungry. We're going in here. Norries fish and chips, happy flipping days. Yum yum yum. Menu. They do the fried pizza in here, look. Fried battered pizza. Ooh, Sammy's going to sit down. Ooh, in Norries. I've got a large haddock and chips and mushy peas, and Sammy's gone for steak pie, and then she robs my chips. Also got an iron brew. Fish and chips. Now they moved this around. Apparently this was what the restaurant used to be like 20 years ago, but the chap who owns it, his dad, who was the boss man, moved it all about, and it didn't work for some reason, so he's got put it back to the original status, and it's all happy days now. It's working. Can't wait. Holy cow, look at that. Even I might save you a chip. Shut. Foiled again. That fish and chips was flipping lovely. Right. I think I need a kip now. Can you leave me with it? Yeah, of course, mate. Just come in the man in warehouse and he's seen that dog. Obviously plastic, but Raven didn't know it was plastic. Dragged me up to it. Well, I never got anything. Mountain Warehouse, if you're a camping and caravanning club member or caravan and motorhoming club member, you get 15% off. So it's always worthwhile when you're going in an outdoor store or camping shop to say that I'll get a discount. Because Sammy has just had a result. Anyway, there you go.
Go down, get me a lottery.
WH Smith's Highland Experience. That's got all your tweedy stuff in your cushions. We went into one of them in Avior, so I'm not going in another one. Sammy was just saying that WH Smith's here is closing down, and I've noticed this time we're up here there are a few closed shops around Oban. Sign of the times, unfortunately. There was a tattooist up here I wanted to go in, and that's shut. There's quite a few shops shut along this high street. It's a shame. Beautiful place. I love Oban. There's some lovely campsites around here. If you flick back through my videos, there's quite a few campsites reviewed and little tours around Oban. I've done a video on Oban before, and it's summertime, I think. I'll stick that one up so you can have a look at that. If you want to go back and watch that. So, this will do nicely. But a lot of the tourist shops are open. There's still a few people walking about. Apart from us loonies. What's she doing? Another shop. It's like a flipping bag lady, look. Give you sling.
Fish in there. The shop is smelting.
It's flipping raining now. Sammy, we got almost halfway to the van and she's gone, just check the boot. She checked her boot. She's picked up the wrong size. So she's had to run all the way back to the shop to change them over. God's sake. So Sammy got back from changing her boots over. Luckily, she checked them, otherwise that would have been disastrous. She got a size 5, but she takes a size 3, but they're fur-lined boots, so she took a 4. So, little tiny banana feet she's got. Anyway, it just absolutely got biblical. Wind, rain, we've had to just make a mad dash for it and come back up onto this campsite again to hide away. I've tucked it over a bit further now. I've pointed the nose into the wind, because you're better off having the wind coming nose end on the van. If it comes sideways or backwards, you get the skylights lift and flap about, and it's a flipping nightmare. We got absolutely soaked. The van's been rocking around, the rain's been hitting the van, and all of a sudden it stopped. The sun come out, and I was like, oh, happy days. Literally minutes later, Ravens wanted to go for a wee, and then bang again, van's going about, rain. That rolled the door so the door didn't fly off its hinges. What a flipping nightmare. Anyway, thanks for watching that. Only a little bimble round Oban. It's a nice little town. We like it here. Well, I like it when a flipping fish shop's open. Oh, I was gutted. I could have stood there and cried. I really could have done. I might pop that back there tomorrow and see if it's open tomorrow, because it is Sunday today. Anyway, we're going next to an amazing place, to a point that I've been to many times before, but I've got a boat to somewhere else. I've got a boat to Isla. I used to run survival and bushcraft courses on Isla, and a little island just off we had permission to do survival courses on, called Texa, and it's right opposite the Lefroy distillery on Isla. Only a little privately owned island, and it's beautiful. There's sea otters, we had dolphins swimming past there. It's a survivalist dream to get on now, and we used to take a group away with us. Basically, we used to turn up on the boat. We had like a combat Marines boat, drop us all off, get all the kit off, get onto the island, set up, and then I used to wander off, and then I used to come running back about half hour later after a couple of lessons, and I used to say, right, quick, see the sea otter over the other side of the island, leave your gear, come over quick. I used to drag them all over to the other side of the island to a bay and say, right, you've been shipwrecked, you've got whatever kit you've got on you, now you've got to survive. And there's caves over there they've had to drag out about 30 years worth of goat poo out of and stuff like that. It's a very sharp and steep learning curve when you get put in a situation like that. And obviously we didn't leave them there. We went back, give them tips, we allowed them to come back and get an item of kit and stuff like that. So it wasn't really horrible, just a little bit. But that's how you learn. Into the deep end. We didn't let anyone die anyway, so that's the main thing. But I digress. We're going somewhere else from that port, and you'll never guess where it is. You'll have to watch till next time, won't you? Because we're going there tomorrow, first thing. Going to stand another campsite just down the road because it looks really nice. It could be a good bit of birding to be done in there. So it's right on the coast. So I'm going to book a night on there, see what it's like, go and get my tickets the next day, and then probably shoot to this next place and catch up with a mate over there who's over there, and have a look around there, see if I can find what they call the Big Five of the island. I'm really looking forward to that. What's the Big Five? It's the seals, otters, red deer, red squirrels, and the golden eagles. Can you imagine if I see all those? Wouldn't that be a good vlog? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Love your comments. Love seeing them thumbs up and the watches go up. You are absolute superstars. You all stay safe. You all stay sane. Look after yourselves and each other. And journey well. See you on the next one, eh? Catch you all later. Bye. Oi, you lot. Please hit that thumbs up. Press the subscribe button and ding that bell so you get your notifications. Catch you all soon.